You said something that at this time of the year, is particularly funny to all Jewish people. And that is, I don't know about you people, but at least when Abbie and I were growing up, as Jews, we were not allowed to utter the word Jesus. And when it came time for all these Christmas carols, and when you get to the word Jesus, right, oh.
Stoner.
You couldn't say it.
Yes,
and I hadn't thought about that, you know. And about,
did you say hum hum?
About 10 years. I didn't say anything. I was afraid to even mention it.
Yeah, I described my prep school scene, singing and with a cross of hum hum, because all the and they just started letting Jews in. They let blacks in about 5 years later, and women in about 10 years after that. Is there no limit? So we used to, you know, I was just around the period where hum hum. With a cross of hum hum, going as before. Hum hum was giving Jesus a run for his money. So.
Really?
I got a good story to tell you about that. It'll make you feel good, because I went back to my prep school reunion.
Good. I want to feel
25 years ago, and it's probably happened to you. And there was a guy who gave me $2 to go, the disciplinarian, you know, go cut my DA off. So go get a. They used to call them barbers. Now they call them hair therapists, I think. So. I saw this guy that I recognized. He was my math teacher, and I ran up to him. I was really so happy, because it's been on my mind a long, long time. And I said, Mr. Rader, let me shake your hand. I'm so glad I found you. I want to ask you. I studied algebra for 3 years, and I don't remember a single thing. What was it about? And he said, that's okay, Abbie. I retired 6 years ago. I don't remember a single thing either. Is it the truth?
It makes me feel great.
You don't know it. It's a letters and numbers, something
You're
weird.
right. It does make me feel good. On Saturday morning on cable, if you watch, on I think Channel 10, they have an introductory algebra course, where like in the first 5... Am I keeping you away?
No, I'm trying. If I laugh too much, I have to correct. You know, my lawyer.
You don't have to watch the
courts
show.
And
we
everything.
Can talk
this is
about
another 5 years. That joke is going to earn me 5 years.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
we have to.
On cable, Saturday morning, at some point, there's an introduction. They want us to take the phones. But let me tell this story. It's only going to take a second. So there's this stuff, and I watch it occasionally with my baby, who is 15, Matthew Rowan. And for the first 5 minutes, I'm saying, hey, I understand this. This is great. This is terrific. And about the 10th minute, they've lost me totally. And he's still following it, you know, and he follows it right through the end, said it was really easy, and he knew it already. I'm going, I don't remember any of this. So, yes, what you said makes me feel much better.
Good.
Let's take some calls. What do you say?
Yes, as long as I don't have to undress.
You don't have to what?
Undress if they ask me to. I got my long hand.
I don't think anyone will.
I got my long handled.
Hello?
Really? Do you get holes in the knees?
No. I lose.
Oh, wait. Hello?
What?
I'd like to ask Abbie about Amiri Baraka, his piece about Abbie, and also the one that appears in this week's Voice, Confessions of a Former Anti-Semite.
Right. Good question. Amiri Baraka, a.k.a. used to be known as Leroy Jones. He wrote a poem. It was, and it was dedicated to me, but it was kind of a pun, and he kind of used a lot of the names, Eldridge Cleave and me and Jerry, as sort of this, and said, I'm just going to, white boy, you're going to get a slap on the wrist, you silly revolution. He strung all my titles together of my books. It was very funny, and it was a terrific poem. I wrote an answer to the poem, where I both complimented him and challenged him. You know, it was easy for him to say. He's in New Jersey, so to speak. But, you know, I did like the poem. I did write an answer, but I didn't feel it did the poem justice, so I had too much to do. As far as, I've only read the first page. I just bought The Voice, and it looks like a really intriguing article. It's about Leroy Jones and his ancient feelings about anti-Semitism, things like that. So it looks pretty good. I haven't read it.
I have to wait till somebody throws it out.
But I hope that answered it enough. But
do you think that answered it enough?
Yeah, that's good.
Well, thanks.
It was something that had intrigued me, and my reactions were mixed when I read his first piece. Yeah. Now, when I read the one this week, beyond the first page, I completed the whole thing, and I said that, you know, it seems to be a miraculous time now, dealing with all that's come about, that he would raise this issue at this time and, in a sense, reach, his coming out on the level of his being anti-Semitic. And I guess there are more miracles to come.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay, bye.
Good.
Bye.
Good question. Good point.
Very smart caller. Hello.
Hi, Abbie.